energy in Arizona. We know that as we grow, families continue to need a reliable and affordable electric grid to keep their homes cool in the summer months, to stay connected online, to charge electric vehicles and power smart appliances, to come together as friends and family. And we have to keep energy costs low so that Arizona families can live the Arizona promise. On top of that, we know that Arizona's industry leaders also rely on a strong grid. Semiconductors that run everything we rely on from smartphones to cars, aerospace and defense manufacturing to make sure America's military is the strongest in the world, battery manufacturing to build the clean energy economy we need, just to name a few. None of this happens without more energy projects, and ensuring that we have a reliable energy grid. Here in Arizona, we are on the front lines of the American power resurgence, creating the affordable energy future Arizonans want and deserve. And across the country, people are taking note. It's why Arizona ranks as one of the most popular destinations to move your family or your business, and why Arizona has been able to solidify itself as the preeminent hub for technology and innovation. With all the growth we're experiencing, Arizona utilities estimate significant energy needs over the next 15 years, with peak demand expected to increase by a whopping 40%. We're already seeing this. For the third year in a row, Arizona utilities set a new record for peak energy demand. It's critical that we continue to meet this increased demand, and that as we do so, we're able to keep costs low for consumers. This requires an all-hands-on-deck approach. Arizona proudly boasts one of the most reliable grids in the country, and we're doing everything we can to keep it that way. That's why today I'm signing an executive order to accelerate Arizona's energy potential, expand our economic competitive edge, and lower energy costs for Arizona families. This executive order will bring together members of the private sector, public sector, consumer advocates, and subject matter experts who will develop a statewide strategic energy plan that outlines opportunities to facilitate emerging energy projects, propose a framework to facilitate the continued growth of manufacturing and industry in Arizona, and identify opportunities to leverage state resources to deploy the generation and transmission Arizona needs to power our growing economy. We have incredible potential to deliver affordable energy to every business and family who needs it. We just need to unleash it. The old way of doing things isn't working. There are too many burdensome government regulations, outdated processes, and unnecessary paperwork that stands in the way of common sense solutions. This red tape kills jobs. It stifles innovation, and it raises costs on everyday Arizonans. And that's why this executive order directs state land to streamline leasing processes for energy projects within the next 30 days. And state land will be identifying projects looking to be built on state land and expedite them. We aren't going to let bureaucracy and red tape hold our economy back and increase costs. We're going to bring back common sense and do away with unnecessary busy work that's too often forced on clean energy developers. And while the federal government attacks energy development, putting ideology over common sense, we're stepping up to help. My office will be providing technical assistance for developers looking to site projects on state land and to take advantage of renewable energy tax credits before they expire. These efforts will reduce energy costs through more efficient deployment, but we must expand our efforts to lower costs from top to bottom. We will help working families access energy affordability assistance programs and identify opportunities to expand these affordability programs. We are in a uniquely strong position to harness our energy potential and lead America into the future. We have one of the most reliable energy grids in the nation, primed for energy of all kinds: nuclear, wind, solar. Very few states have access to such a diverse portfolio of resources, and we must take advantage of this opportunity. This is about the future of our state, the future of our families, and the future of our shared prosperity. Strengthening Arizona's energy economy is key to opportunity, security, and freedom. It will keep families' costs low, and it will help businesses thrive. It will deliver the Arizona promise. And with that, I'll turn it over to Jim Shandalov with NextEra Energy Resources. Thanks.
Thank you, Governor. I'm Jim Shandalov with NextEra Energy Resources, and I'm Vice President of Power Origination for our national sales program of selling power to utility companies. Today's executive action is the right thing at the right time. Arizona needs every possible electron as soon as possible to help satisfy the demand for power that's happening now and into the next decade. The Arizona Energy Promise Task Force will accelerate large-scale growth, enable new generation, and smartly use state lands, both for projects and for corridors, directly supporting affordability for Arizonans. NextEra Energy Resources is America's leading energy infrastructure company, delivering reliable, affordable energy to Arizonans since 2010, and is proud to have been active in this state since that time, with our first wind project located on state land in northern Arizona. We're proud to be part of Arizona's fast-growing economy. This state has done an amazing job of attracting new industry and growing the economy over the last number of years. NextEra has invested thus far, since about 2010, has invested $2.5 billion in this state in 14 different energy projects composed of solar, wind, and energy storage using batteries. But we're not done yet. We're just getting started. We have a lot more planned in the works, and the state land office is a critical component of what we're doing with our future projects. We have, in terms of projects with the state land office, can help with transmission rights of way as well as land for projects themselves. We've got another $4 billion of infrastructure planned over the next number of years to serve that growing demand here in California. The state land office is critical to that. We appreciate the governor's order. The governor's action will facilitate faster permitting, keep prices affordable, and strengthen grid reliability. This is what all hands on deck looks like. Aligning state resources and agencies with a common goal to deliver affordable power, create high-quality jobs, support economic development, and generate long-term tax revenue for Arizonans. NextEra Energy Resources is ready to do more, building on our strong track record of safe construction, strong community engagement, and environmental responsibility. Thank you to Governor Hobbs, to State Land Commissioner Robin Sahid, and staff, and the Office of the Resiliency for their leadership in powering Arizona's energy future. We're happy to be part of this solution. I'd like to introduce now Jeff Hawley with the Executive Council, Arizona AFL-CIO. That's what it says, but I think you're IBW.
No, close on several times in the mess. My name is Jeff Hawley. Good morning. I'm with Sheet Metal Workers, Smart Local 359, and also the president of the Arizona State Building Trades. Again, good morning. I have the honor of serving as president of the Arizona Building Trades and Construction Trades Council. Arizona continues to be one of the fastest growing states in the nation. People and manufacturers are choosing to build here, from the construction happening at TSMC to projects being built across the state. Arizona has become a central hub for building the future of technology, and that means thousands of quality union jobs for our members. All this growth translates to good wages, strong benefits, and opportunities that improve the lives of families across our state. The action Governor Hobbs is taking today ensures they have the reliable energy infrastructure needed to keep Arizona building. This executive order sets a clear strategic framework to support continued manufacturing growth, reduce barriers to new energy projects, and make sure we can keep powering the plants, factories, and data centers that are coming here. Let me be clear, building more power plants means more union jobs for our members. We appreciate the Governor Hobbs' commitment to affordable, reliable energy, and proudly support the action to keep Arizona growing, building, and leading the nation. Next, I'd like to introduce Kelly McGowan with Wildfire to talk about the benefits of Arizona consumers and ratepayers. Thank you.
Good morning, everyone, and thank you, Governor Hobbs, for your leadership and for placing affordability at the center of Arizona's energy future. I'm Kelly McGowan, Executive Director of Wildfire, a statewide nonprofit working to end poverty in Arizona. When we talk about affordability, it's not abstract. It's about whether families can keep their homes safe, cool, and livable. In 2024, nearly 13% of Arizonans were living in poverty, and far more were struggling to make ends meet. Census data shows that almost 2/3 of households have trouble paying their basic expenses, and 1 in 5 can't fully pay their energy costs. Families across our state are too often forced to make impossible choices between cooling their homes and paying for food, energy, or rent. At the same time, critical federal energy affordability programs to help households manage these costs are facing threats, making state action even more critical than ever. High energy budgets don't just stretch budgets, they affect health, housing, and opportunity. That's why affordability must be paired with resilience. The way we build and sustain our energy system today will determine whether households can afford their bills tomorrow. Ensuring a system that is reliable, balanced, and forward-looking is the surest path to keeping energy within reach for all Arizonans. Today's executive order is an important step in that direction. By expanding affordability programs while also planning for a stronger, more resilient energy future, we can protect families, stabilize communities, and build an Arizona where no one has to choose between their well-being and their energy bill. Thank you, and I'll turn it back over to Governor Hobbs.
All right, we're gonna crowd around here, everybody, for the governor's signing. Yeah, feel free to crowd on in, everybody. There you go.
Okay. Right. All right. Great.
Awesome, thank you.